You're watching DCTV. Now here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning. It's you, it's me, it's DCTV. It's you, it's me, it's DCTV. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is NRDNT, and welcome to episode 69, giggity, of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 69. We are not on a sophomore class field trip. We're going to
get it out of our systems right now.
We're coming at you hard.
So do us all a favor, because to quote Lance Storm, if we can be serious for a moment, I ask that you pause this video, get the giggles out of your system so that you can laugh at the fact that this is episode 69. Okay, everyone? Get it out of your systems now, because we're not going to be able to. But it is episode 69, like we said, of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. 1, 2, 3. But yes, so we're recording this the day it is May 8th, the day we're recording this, but we want to bring attention to a very special event that is happening on Friday, June 3rd, out in Cleveland, Ohio. That is Old Wrestling, in which we are one of the sponsors of. Believe it or not, we are one of the main sponsors of Old Wrestling. It is out in Cleveland, Ohio, the Beachland Ballroom and Tavern. Doors open at 6:30, bell time at 7:30. You're going to see the world champion Matt Cross, Judge Hugo, the Honorable Judge Hugo, also known as Ricky Shane Page. You're going to see F.E. Davidson, also known as F.E., and friend of the broadcast, Buster Buckaroo, a.k.a. your friend and mine, Gregory Iron. Why are you waving that off, Ryan?
No, that's not true. People say they look alike. They're not the same person, though, actually.
Oh, they're not?
No, that's what Greg said.
All right. Well, I mean, I've never seen them in the same room at the same time. So
I've never seen them in a room.
So there you go. But so yes, Old Wrestling happening Friday, June 3rd. Tickets available now. You go to the website. You go to beachlandballroom.com for tickets and information. Hope to see everyone there. I won't be there. I will be on vacation in Maine, so can't wait for that.
Is this taking place in Miami time?
If this is happening, Miami time, 6:30 p.m. Miami time. And speaking of Miami time, Nick, thank you for bringing that up. We have new merchandise available at ProWrestlingTees.com. You can officially be Miami time AM in the white, PM in the black. We've got the Herald, the puppet shirts. What did I miss there, Tom?
I never caught that it was AM in the white and PM in the black. That's
Sunrise,
brilliant.
sunset, baby.
That's
We've got
good.
the Herald, the puppet t-shirts are available in a variety of different colors that Nick is modeling tonight. We've got new Tom Says Hi merchandise available. Nick's Racing Duck shirt is available. And of course, it's the faction that me and Matt Cardona hand in hand, we had the mega power type handshake at the Impact tapings last week, in which we formed the Major Nerds. So that shirt is also available.
Does he know about it?
He does know about it. We have Matt Cardona's blessing on the Major Nerds shirt. So
I think even in parentheses on the store, it says approved afterwards, just in case people might.
Ryan, I think your audio is messed up a little bit there. I don't know.
You're not synced.
Yeah, Ryan is not synced.
Ryan, talk, because then when you're done, it looks like it's a Godzilla movie.
He's
back.
Oh, now he's back. All right.
Okay,
oh well, it's all right. I'm sure it'll lag again. Ryan's out on that California time, so Miami time, no lag.
Oh, Miami time is the only time.
He's on Miami time -3, right?
It's time. It's Miami time. But yeah, there we go. See, I can do that.
So Impact, you talked about the Major Nerds.
Yes.
Partnership. Tell us more about that.
The formation of the Major Nerds, baby. Tom Said Hi all over
Mr.
Impact,
Access TV.
Impact Rebellion and Access TV. Me and the Magnificent Mark had a great time at the Rebellion pay-per-view, in which Josh Alexander regained his Impact World Championship. They had the TV tapings the following day, in which I got to see not just Matt Cardona, but Brian Myers as well, go through some tables, and they were nasty landings. So shout out to them for taking them bumps. Got to see Tomohiro Ishii up close, a lot tinier than I expect. You see these pictures, you see him like he looks as wide as a house, but first of all, I'm taller than him, and I might even be wider than him. I don't know if it's just camera angles. He's got a big head. I'll say that. I think that's what does it. It's the angles. He's got a huge head.
Got no neck.
Exactly. He's got no neck. And he walks around like this, like, what are you doing, my man? So I feel like somebody just needs to somebody needs to take his arms, somebody needs to take his legs and give a good old
Stretch
joint.
Armstrong.
Exactly. Straighten him out a
Stretch
bit. But that's what doing all that crazy stuff out in New Japan will do to you. They take some stiff shots to the neck. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So if you have the opportunity, check out the Rebellion pay-per-view, check out the Impact on Access TV shows from the last 2 weeks. You will see Tom's face all over that. You'll see me. I'm wearing the crown in those shots. So got to meet Jay White.
Definitely made their presence on Impact.
Exactly. It was the broadcast on Access TV that night. So a lot of fun there.
I'm not a big Impact guy, and I knew you and Margaret were at the pay-per-view, so I'm like, yeah, I'll get it, whatever. Which, if anyone needs, if you are using a Fire Stick and have an Amazon gift card, you can use the gift card to purchase the pay-per-view, and it's not your money, it's a gift card. The best part of the pay-per-view was not just seeing Dave and Margaret and like the joy on their face. The best part for me, at one point, I heard 2 children scream, "Tom says hi! Tom says hi!" And I lost it. I'm like, these children, they don't even know me, and they know that I say hi.
Exactly. It was also very funny because so obviously we have our Patreon group chat on Facebook. If you want to join that, join either Ryan's vault or the Dave Cave Level, and you get access to that chat. And so that chat's going on. I'm doing my best to keep up with it and interact with it while I'm there on TV. And somebody said something funny. Somebody said a joke, and then I laugh at it. And we go, "Oh, we can see Dave just read that chat." And I'm just like, anytime, because I'm like right at the hard camera, so I can see, because I was a TV production, like the red light's on, that camera's recording. So I just kept pivoting the entire time, like, oh, crane camera's on, oh, hard camera, ground camera. I'm getting my workout in there. But that hard camera came on, and I'm just like leaning over the guardrail. I'm just like several times. And the best is like, so the next night for the first set of TV tapings, like they have Josh Alexander versus Moose again. And they're like at the end, we didn't know this because they don't show the vignettes and like the pre-tapes while you're there. It's just like match. That's it. Like they kind of take a quick break. And like they disinfect the ring. Like they have a big like disinfectant spray gun that they pour around and whatnot, clean up any mess. But so like we didn't know that after Josh Alexander and Moose finished, that like they had said throughout, like if you watch the show, it says like, oh yeah, we're gonna find out who the next opponent is at the end of it. So we don't know that that's happening. So Josh Alexander's like holds the title up, I won, and then here comes Tomohiro Ishii coming through, and I'm like, whoa, this is incredible. But like you had no idea throughout the night that was going to be the end of the first episode. So it was different. It was weird how they taped it. So it was fun to watch back though, because I was able to see stuff that I didn't know was happening. So it was a lot of fun. And I got to see the Inspirations last match apparently. So
Wow.
one of the highlights during that match though was somebody just yells out, like there's like a rest hold going on, and some guy just yells out, "I feel inspired," and I just lost it for whatever reason. It's like very quiet. There's a rest hold, and clearly must have been caught on camera because it was just hilarious to listen to.
I say, I give you props for wearing the crown. You did us right as king for once.
I didn't expect to see it. I
had Jay White from one king to another, King Switch, and King Dave. Also met the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. So it was a royal rebellious weekend in Poughkeepsie. It was a lot of fun.
What was the reaction to you wearing a party crown?
It's wrestling, man. This is not the craziest
Listen,
thing somebody's
no-
seen.
no
There was a
private.
dude, and I hope he watches this because I'm gonna tag him in it too, because I wanna make sure that I have his Instagram follow name correctly. So if I could just sort by the newest. Yes, the Macho Man on he's the Macho Verse on Instagram. But yeah, this dude was walking around. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, full Randy Savage gear. The
Dave
Macho
wasn't even-
Man.
Like, David wasn't even the weirdest person there.
Exactly. They see this like
No offense, but then I mean that in the nicest way.
no, absolutely. You see this, and then you see a dude in full macho gear. It's like, come on, it's nothing. So, but yeah, Impact was a whole lot of fun this week. 2 weekends ago, right? I think close, but so yes, go back, check out Rebellion. You'll see the Tom Says Hi poster. Check us out on Instagram because this poster, Matt Cardona gives the old point to when we got to meet him. And for the record, I would like to say this: Chelsea Cardona, whatever you want to call her, one of the sweetest people I've ever met at like a meet and greet. She was so sweet and kind, like especially after like it's a long night of work and whatnot, but she was so nice and inviting. I'm not saying Matt wasn't at all, but like just compared to how like Chelsea's almost portrayed on like the vlogs and whatnot, she always just looks like I don't want to be here. Whatnot. She was super sweet, super friendly. So shout out to the
She
Death
tweeted
Match.
the broadcast twice also.
Yes, she did. But you know, that's what happens when I show your husband and his best friend going through tables. So but yes, Impact was a lot of fun. So check them all out. Something else we all need to be checking out is at the time of recording, when this goes live to the public at 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning, you will have 6 hours left to purchase the first of 5 Ric Flair Micro Brawlers. That's right, five
Different molds, five different designs.
Five different cases of each one, 5 of each
5
made.
only.
Exactly. So let me just clarify this because some people don't get this. There are 5 different Ric Flair brawlers. They're not like the
macho.
Machos in which they were repaints. There are 5 different ones, and there are no chases. None. There's 5 different brawlers. That's it. None are better than the others. I mean, they might be better, but they're not chases and are more valuable. So yeah, the first I should actually turn the brightness down on this. Maybe that would help.
You're bad at this.
What's that?
You're bad at the phone thing, man.
I mean, well, so I don't have to graphic design it in later, you know.
You gotta just like put your hand behind it.
I'll try. But yeah, so you see, you got Ric Flair in the robe, you got Ric Flair in the suit, the black and blue suit, then he's blading, and then a purple suit at the end. So it's gonna be a lot of. I'm very excited to get all 5 of these brawlers. They're gonna be great.
Know if I'm gonna get 5. That's the first one. Well, okay, so what do we think each one depicts?
I think it's exactly what's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, but what is it? The red one is like a WWE run, WWF.
That's by WCW.
The middle one is old man retirement Flair. I don't.
That's
need
not
that.
it's older Flair, but it's definitely not the retirement match.
Yeah.
The
I want
second
old
one is
Flair,
him on
but I wanna
NWA
have
TV.
I want to
Staggy.
get 2. I want to get one for like my WWE area, and then I want to get one for like my WCW. I'm gonna get the suited one for WCW, like the cutting the promos on.
I
The
think
suit's
the
what I have.
purple robe. I think that's WWE. Like that's the 1992 run.
Like,
And I believe
I don't need
the
5
bloody
for
one.
Flair.
That is also from WWE. So
Is that the Hell
I
in a
believe.
Cell?
What's that?
He was in a Hell in a Cell match, right?
I don't
That's old though.
think so.
Is it that old? Yeah, oh yeah, he's young in that. Never mind.
I'll check.
Yeah. That bloody one. I remember that's it because I on Vine had a loop of Ric Flair just woo, and you hear Ric Flair or Mr. Perfect go, "That a baby champ, woo, that a baby champ, woo." And so yeah, that's from that. So that's in that 92 area as well.
I'll probably get 3.
I'm going for all 5. I would assume The one in the suit looks like it's got to be Horseman Flair. So I'm hoping, I would assume it's going to basically be the same mold in a way as the Arn Anderson one, where the 4 is kind of built into the chest in a way, right? Because I think that's what the Arn Anderson one is. It's his 4 is like here. It's not like
I don't have it.
it's not like so it's not like a separate arm kind of sticking out. So I think they kind of missed the boat on the middle one. I wish it would be the retirement match against HBK, because I just remember like that robe, just he's like arms out, doing the twirl, and it looked really impressive. Almost be like what the Macho King one is. But
is it twirl?
What a little twirl ski.
I'm excited about it.
What do you think the best seller is going to be?
I think that first one, obviously. I think really. Oh, you know what? Now that I look at the card again, the bloody one.
It's the suit.
Really?
The suit too.
I think it's going to depend on the mold for the suit. I think it's good. But yeah, I think the first one will definitely be a top 3 for sure.
I heard a rumor, and I could be wrong, that they're making one where like the face has like, I don't know, it looks like he ate like a powdered donut all over his face.
I thought you were going to go a different direction.
Oh no, I'm not. It's episode 69, but we don't need to go there.
Well, if you want to go there, then Tom, I heard these brawlers not allowed. They're on the no-fly list.
That's what I was going to say. I was like,
these are ground shipping only.
That's why it's free U.S. shipping.
Yeah, free U.S. shipping because it's ground shipping. That's why, because if they got to pay for these things to be on a plane, think of the lawsuits they got to cover this. I watched Vice's Dark Side of the Ring. These brawlers, no fly.
You don't want no little thingies dangling.
Exactly. They're gonna put these like if anybody needs one over in the UK, they got to put them in one of Nick's duck races and just kind of push it across the Atlantic.
I gotta say one good thing.
That's the delivery service.
One good thing I've seen though is I don't know where I got the idea, and then I saw it. I saw someone post it. I don't know where, and then I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So I sent it to our Patreon group because I know Don's up in Canada. Of like, hey, just like we can order them and get them shipped to us because it's free, and then we'll just ship them to you because like together it'll probably be cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how like international shipping rates go, and I don't like.
No, I was just
being affected. Like,
I was just gonna tell them Don to ship them to Ryan because I don't know how to handle shipping.
Yeah, so Ryan will buy your brawlers if you're international. If you like, you know what? Let's one up it right now. If you are a Patreon, Ryan will send international. There you go.
My tier.
He'll pay for everything. He'll pay for the brawlers. He'll pay for shipping.
Ryan will hand deliver to your country.
Ryan will book a flight. And he'll book a return flight for you so you can see his cave.
That's actually it. Ryan is not going to ship it to you. Ryan is going to fly you to America, and you can take these things through customs.
And you can take a bath with him.
I wear my shirt though, but not on episode 69 or 160.
Take it off, big boy.
Excuse me. Oh man, but it is episode 69. Everyone,
getting hot in here.
69. Tom, keep your shirt on. I've seen what's underneath there.
I can't guarantee you.
But yeah, so let us know which Ric Flair brawler you are all excited about in the comments section below. With Ric Flair brawlers coming out, we also did get we got a lot of brawlers in the mail right now. We got a lot of brawlers coming to us. A lot of brawlers have come in. Ryan, have your Bret brawlers come in yet?
No. Tomorrow. So we got to talk about the unboxing tomorrow.
Okay, so so we'll film an unboxing video in which Ryan plays Chase Roulette with Bret Hart.
Should we do like guess the jelly beans in the jar and like have a prize if anybody guessed correctly?
Yeah, so leave us a comment in the so you know what? I'm gonna do this. How about this? Because we've been talking about sending stickers out. I'm sorry to burp. I'm having a Bud Light hard soda tonight, classic cola, because Sam Adams doesn't want to sponsor us. We're determined we're going to find a beer distributor that wants to sponsor this broadcast.
I'm drinking Three Blondes Brewing, their Wake and Lake Pilsner. I bought this because that person reminded me of Jared.
I'm thinking Jared is our beer sponsor.
I would love it if you could make that happen.
Jared's beer.
It's either Jared or my local brewer, Captain Lawrence. I would love for a little Captain action. But yeah, so how about this? So I was talking about making stickers for the broadcast. So what I will do is, if whoever gets in the comment section, I want you to guess how many brawlers Ryan bought for Bret Hart. And I also want you to as well guess how many chases he gets, if any. So your comment, if you don't think he gets any, you say 0. So whoever gets the first 2 people who get those answers correctly, I'm going to send you a Wrestling Nerd Broadcast sticker when they finally come in. They're being made as we speak. But yeah, so let us know in the comment section below how many Bret Hart Micro Brawlers Ryan ordered and how many chases you think he's going to get. So the first person that I see on there that has the correct answer, you can't win twice because I don't need to send you 2 stickers.
It'll be Jason.
It will be Jason. Jason's going to get one of them. Jonathan Hodap, this is your time to shine, my man. So yeah. When we get the stickers in, we will send them off to you. A little prize key. And so, yeah. Bret Hart Brawlers in tow. British Bulldog came in.
Nice looking brawler too.
It's a good looking brawl. I really like it. And like I said, so if you haven't seen the chase, just imagine the pants and the top reversed. It's black. It's a black tank top and pink pants. And me personally, I think it's better. The regular is better just because the tank top blends in too much. And I know that's not the right terminology, but the tank top blends in too much with the black jacket. So
you're a big fan of hating on things that blend in too much, huh?
Listen, speaking of which, John West Brawlers arrived at my house. There we go. You can't see the tie. You can't tell me that that's a good look. No, I'm sorry. I love Don West. He's one of my favorite color commentators of all time. The brown bag special. I bought one. And I love this brawler. It's going to proudly sit on my desk between Bernard and Cody. But yeah, like if it was a black tie, it looked better. That's just me. Like imagine if I had this hoodie and it had black strings. Wouldn't even know there's strings here.
That's a major heat.
Yeah, I got some major heat. But I'm a major nerd, so I'm in. I do what I want. We shook hands. It was incredible. You could feel the arena shake in anticipation of that handshake. Exactly. And they exploded. They exuded. They erupted. They were stiff all night in anticipation.
Stiff all night.
Episode
69.
Giggity. But yeah, so the Don West Brawler arrived. The British Bulldog Brawler arrived as well. And this is the thing, Ryan can't appreciate the back of that brawler. And I also, because I think it starts tomorrow night on Wednesday, the Samoa Joe is facing a Joker in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. And I meant to put this in the Patreon. I had an idea that it was DH or I can't remember his nickname. Or is it DH Smith on the Indies?
I mean, he's got a bunch of different names. He did like
Davey
Smith
Bulldog's
Jr.
son. Bulldog's son is my guess to be the Joker, because I think it'd be cool to have a member of the Hart family in the tournament. So I think he's doing stuff with New Japan. So
could be Brian Pillman.
It's a one-off.
What's
that, Tom?
It could be Brian Pillman Jr. It's not Teddy Hart.
That would be amazing.
Is he in jail? I don't.
Mr. Money.
I heard Cesaro or Johnny Gargano.
I don't know. Is Cesaro up ready?
My only problem is you're putting this Joker against Samoa Joe, and I don't think you're going to have him lose in the first round. I would assume the Joker, it's perfect spot to do a one-off.
Danhausen.
Okay. What if the big giant Indian dude comes out and costs Samoa Joe the match?
Veer Mahan?
Veer. Send Veer.
Send Veer.
Veer's coming.
Veerhausen.
Veer.
Love Veer. I love Veer's the only reason I watch wrestling.
I would assume this broadcast would be, but what?
No, this is only a route for me to talk about Veer.
But yeah, that is an awesome looking.
You got to think Owen's coming, right? With the jacket. I mean, you would have to think they got the rights to it. Why wouldn't they not?
I would hope if you can do with the jacket, I really want the 2 slammies in hand though.
Yes,
That's
it don't
what
have to
I
be
need.
like just trophies. It's fine if there's like some kind of copyright thing. That's fine.
He's got Oscars in his hand.
Oscars, whatever.
Maybe
He's
a
got the
Herald.
Heralds. He's got the Heralds in his hand.
Heralds,
He'll
yes,
never win a
I
Harold.
like that.
Did you say Owen Hart will never win a Herald?
Yeah.
That's a little
What
rude.
about, what about Owen Carpenter?
Yeah.
I think he did, didn't he? Did he win an award last year? No.
Who won one this year? Remember, I'm the voice of Harold. Kayfabe, I'm the voice of Harold.
Holy
Owen
cow.
Carpenter's winning an award this year.
He might win the Tom Says High Spirit Award.
Yes, no, we might get off on a tangent, but what would one have to do to win the Tom Says High? If anybody out there is watching,
So
they're
here's
pulling to win the Tom Says High.
here's the
Spirit
problem.
Award.
Here's the problem. I don't even remember what happened.
Dave disqualified. Dave could never win the Tom Says High.
I was on TV with this.
There's currently 2 people who privately message me about like, hey Tom, that was, you know, how you did the Harold Gerald thing, that was great, or like Jared sent me that really cool Yeti cup that was engraved with Harold. So you can buy your way into
Buy
that.
the award. Okay.
No, but I've got, honestly, like my top 2 right now they exist, and it's because I get private encouragement from them.
All right. So we got time though. The years
Owen's typing already? Like I know he just crawled for the first time. So
Owen's
shout out
just
to
so cute.
Owen, but now he's typing away.
Yeah.
That speaking spell is coming in handy right now.
I
Tom
think-
Says Hi.
Owen wins the Tom Says Hi Spit Up Award. He's not ready for the Spirit Award yet.
There it is.
Award right there.
A spit in the
Who
face.
else would go
qualified.
against? Who else would go against Baby Owen for the Tom Says Hi Spit Up Award?
Let's ask our patrons. Who here is spit up in a wrestling show to be nominated?
JP,
Probably JP with the slapping. Probably.
Lindsay with being in all the deathmatch stuff. She got to spit the blood off of her.
Yeah, it's where's that shirt?
Goodness gracious. Yeah, but back to Brawlers, right? Are we still doing that?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Who else do we got? Sting coming in. The chase on that going for $200, something like that.
Yeah.
Or-
Insane.
I think even higher than 200.
yeah.
And are they here's my question, because you can ask anything you want. Have they been selling at $200?
I think a couple sold at 250. Yeah.
And so I'm not going to mention his name on the broadcast because I don't know if he wants it to be known publicly yet, but we do know somebody who did score a Bret Hart chase. Has there been anyone else that we know of that has gotten one yet? Have we seen any on eBay?
Right?
So
I've seen one regular listed. No one's even listing them yet. It's weird.
I haven't got mine yet. So
let me.
It's because
Right,
they're,
my game.
they're more
Quack,
valuable
quack.
than Gerald Gold.
Yeah.
Harold Gold is very valuable. Let me see what we've got on the good old Bay right now.
Yeah, I think I saw one regular Brett, the new version listed. It's crazy. I don't know.
What?
Maybe
What's the difference between the two?
One's in a bag, one's in a box. No, so what I'm just seeing right now is the new one. The regular is $49. The original in the bag without the jacket, $34.
Huh.
the hearts
there's
are
a lo-
different.
Yeah, the hearts are different. The one on the new one is smaller. The one on the original has like across the whole chest.
Yeah.
A lot of 100 brawler, a lot of 11 micro brawlers, $100 plus $10 shipping, including the original Bret Hart, Colt Cabana in the jacket, Iron Sheik, Owen Hart, Eddie Guerrero, Bully Ray. A lot of $10 to $15 brawlers in that pack, but not a bad price, I don't think. But yeah,
I feel like that Brett chase is going to go for a lot of money.
I don't
know.
I don't like it.
I can't tell if this is for all I would assume this is for all three. $200. It's a bidding war right now. It's 3 bids. $200 get you all 3 different Stings.
Yeah.
Chase,
Let's
regular,
That's
and
not
the
Not
icon.
bad.
Not a bad price at all for that, I don't think.
No.
You figure about 50 for the AEW Sting ish.
Yeah.
30 for Surfer Sting, and then the
They got
Chase.
one right here.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of chases again, we the Headbanger Brawlers. They were on sale.
That was controversial.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
want.
let's talk about that. Like, who wants to talk most about that? Because I wasn't following that as tight.
I'm incredibly happy about it because I was.
What are you happy about?
That they went on sale.
Oh, okay.
Because like it was like for like what, Nick, 4 days, they were like $50, and then they just out of nowhere, boom, $30.
May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But I seen in the group people were upset because they presented it like you had to order this pay-per-view to get these brawlers exclusively. And a lot of people didn't even watch the pay-per-view, just bought the pay-per-view just for the brawlers, and then they go up on sale for cheaper than what the pay-per-view costs to get. But and I guess they can do whatever they want because I think going forward they're not going to it's going to be on Fight TV now.
Yeah, I think FWF 3 is going to be on Fight. I don't know if has there been a price announced for that yet? I would assume 10. I would assume $10 to $15 probably. Around, because I think Talking Shop-A-Mania was 15. So if it's that price, I'll probably get it. You know, my only problem with the whole way they had it set up on Patreon is like I bought it and I can't go back and watch it. Like, and I'm not knocking their business plan because you know what? It forces you to go buy the DVD if you really want it that bad. Whereas like, and I know Ryan did the Patreon and he wanted to watch the show. He just couldn't watch it in, what was it, a week time they gave you to watch it before they took it down? Maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
But so I know, you know, not everybody can always get to these things, you know. I think I paid $40, got you the Micro Brawlers on the Patreon level. $40, I think. $40 got you 2 Micro Brawlers, a pin and a trading card in the show. So not a bad value, you know, for it. That's why I don't mind that I paid $40 versus somebody who's, you know, getting $30 brawlers for them.
Well, I think maybe the one thing I know people have pointed out, and Nick kind of alluded to, the chase factor. Like even, I don't know, maybe chases were held back for these major, big cartel store. And then even, not to be whatever, but just saying, then it came out, if you buy the Bendy Series 1, you're guaranteed a chase. It was only 4 or 5, but that kind of rubs some, you know, Micro Brawlers.
The chase was just for the people who bought the event.
Absolutely, I agree.
There were Chase Bendies?
No, they said
Chase Brawlers.
If you bought Series 1 of the Bendies, then you would get Chase Headbanger Brawlers. And that was a couple days ago. So it's like, you know, I understand incentive and your stuff you want with it, but, you know, rub some of us who are in early the wrong way.
But like I said, it doesn't matter now because they're not doing this going forward. So what are they to lose?
Yeah, it's a little, it is controversial, and I do understand everyone complaint. Like you said, I think it was a cool thing. Like, give the people who bought the show the chases. I understand, like, sometimes you got to hold some stuff back because, like, how you know, Frank Spock has mentioned, like, yes, they say like it's a limit of like 250 brawlers or whatnot, but they only sell like 200 because, you know, there are people who, you know, the brawler gets lost in the package or whatnot, or it comes up all damaged. So they have to have a couple extras there. So who knows what they had with their stock, you know, once, you know, and I think it was probably a thing where, okay, all the orders have been filled. There's no other complaints coming about like, I've lost it. It's been months. Okay, now we can sell them, you know. To me, I think the whole $50 versus $30 thing, like, that's a big swing. That's, you know, almost half price.
And honestly, with the headbangers, I would rather have the regulars in the chase. I have no desire for the chase to be in my collection anyway. I want the headbangers didn't wear Major Wrestling Figure Podcast shirts on Raw in the 90s, and it's not.
Yeah. And
I gotta say, those bendy.
What's that, Tom?
I got this bendy on the whatnot.
Yep.
And it doesn't stand. Like, oh, of course now it's standing. But like I had to bend it to get it to stand. And I think it's like the He Looks Orange variant.
Well,
he looks like Ethan Page a little bit.
It's cool. I mean, it's cool for
sure. Did you get it loose or did you get one in the box?
No, I got it loose. It's got all these holes in it though.
That's how bendies are though.
He's a deathmatch king, baby.
Oh, so I can bend them?
Yeah, that's how the old bendies were too. They have little holes in the back.
So
there we go.
how How does Matt Cardona taste?
Like
Things to ask on 69.
like spray tan, coconut.
Looks like he's having a good time at his honeymoon. It's it looks beautiful out there, I must say.
Is that the headline for the episode 69? Tom puts Matt Cardona in his mouth.
Oh my!
I bet you got good views.
They gotta chill with their whatnot though. They're killing me. They've been doing like as soon as I'm like, oh, I like the retro WWE figures. As soon as I buy 3 of them, I got the New Day at like some toy fair here, and the next whatnot. Oh, what do we know? We've got the Zack Ryder and the AJ Styles one up. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I got the Jack Swagger AEW fig from Mark Sterling. Got a free trading card with it. So
yeah, I gotta say, Mark he's a nice guy.
Great packaging. Great packaging. Oh, you got a sticker with it? I got a trading card.
Hopefully, future friend of the broadcast.
Yes, we would love to have. We'd love to have anyone from the major universe on.
I want to give them a good shout out on they ship so quickly.
Yep.
Absolutely. Within 2 days, I get shipping notification.
Yep. I got their whatnots are Monday, so the night before you're watching this at least. And I got an email notification Wednesday that it shipped. So, and I got Mark's in. I think Mark's in Massachusetts. I'm pretty sure. So I mean, obviously, it's not like going a far distance to me, but still, the fact that Monday and they sell a lot of stuff on that thing. So,
yeah.
Last night's whatnot auction, man, that was wild with Max Caster. Woo, it's great.
Woo, and Max is like, "Hey, Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Tell Tom I said hi." And you guys
they were. Guess what? It's episode 69. Max Caster was all about it. He was like, "Scissor me timbers, baby."
He battle rapped Harold. It was amazing.
It was crazy, man. If you missed that last night's whatnot auction,
like, Tom, can you get Harold on video? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why? They're like, oh, Max wants to rap battle him, and I'm like, cool, let's do it. It was crazy. Harold's got such a good flow.
Buff and Butterbean were there.
I touched my Buff Bagwell card before recording tonight.
Right before you went to that rap battle.
DX used to walk around telling you to suck it, but you ain't ever met nobody fiercer than Harold the Puppet. Oh. Man, you don't want none. Used to battle rap all the time on the bus.
So what other Micro Brawlers?
I got Delirious.
Yes, we got. So they also had, speaking of the 250 run, they had Delirious, Rachel Ellering, and Warlord Brawler release. But it was very confusing because on their YouTube channel, they had Wardlow reveal Warlord. And I was like, we're getting a Wardlow Brawler. Nope.
I only got the Warlord.
I heard your girlfriend was happy. She thought there was a Warlord Brawler.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. I thought it was wrong.
That was Margaret.
Oh, it's Margaret.
Margaret's the Wardlow fan.
Your wife?
Margaret is the Warlord, the Wardlow fan you chair.
That's a nice looking. That is a nice looking brawler.
Wait, can you show that one more time? Like, show the front of it.
Mine's messed up. This one here. See?
Well, no, because I just wait, did they just paint his eyebrows silver? But I just realized it was a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So
got a botch.
Oh, is that a botch?
Yeah. Like it.
Oh wait, you know what? I gotta see one more thing. Ryan, do you have the bulldog on you?
I had it here. Nick has his.
All of them are double.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The card has a spelling error on there.
BULLDOGG.
BULL.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, Matt Rudd thought he had it. But so that led us to a lot of people thinking, like, are we getting a Road Dogg Brawler? Because I'd be all for that.
Easter egg.
But then they got to remake a Billy Gunn that we can all afford. So, and I'm just like, can you imagine if I open up and I have a Sting chase or a Bret Hart chase? Ryan, what trade are you willing to put together for that?
That's off the air talk. I don't
Give
You
me an
get
X
special
pack.
treatment too.
You get,
Yeah.
you get to go in the special room in the vault, like the back room, the one that has the combination lock inside the vault. Like you go in, you have to go through the main vault and look for another combination, like retina scans and stuff.
You gotta cut in with a lightsaber.
Top shelf stuff.
I have this image of Ryan's house in my head. And like I really want to just fly out and come see your home and be utterly like, but wait, where's the armed guard?
It's a knight. It's a knight in a shiny suit.
Where's the razor wire guarding your
Where's the
moat to
razor
get
wire?
into your house?
I would imagine it being like underground, like it's like nonchalant, like you like pull a book on like the shelf, and then like a door slides open. It's like elevator down.
So
Like-
Brendan Fraser is born underground.
It's a fireball.
It's just an outhouse.
Oh,
It's just like a porta potty, and I go in there, and then I go down the elevator, and then I'm in my home.
there you go.
Ryan, go down the hole.
I love that Tiny Toons.
I'm glad somebody got there. I was like, they don't get this. I might have to quit the broadcast.
Was it the ball went down the hole, right? The ball
I pushed the button. Now you push the button. My elevator. Now your elevator
underrated show.
keeps
Oh, yeah.
throwing stuff in the toilet.
Oof.
Plunger, go down the hole. We've gone down a rabbit hole here on episode 69.
Few more
Giggity.
brawlers. There's a few more brawlers.
What? So yeah, Nick's favorite Abdullah the Butcher coming out with a yeah. I skipped on that person. I'm not the biggest
Oh man,
heavy fan. I don't
I
think
just-
it's gonna have a fork though. I don't think that's
no.
possible. I don't think it's gonna happen. I
I'm
think
a
the
big
mold
fan
is just a
of-
color chase.
of
It
his
is.
they got his chest.
They
reach.
fit it.
They're correct.
Bloody Abdullah with all the gig marks in his head too. Oh, his forehead bothers me so much. I'm
It's
like,
almost not enough.
Yeah, I
think
thought
it's
so too.
what would you have wanted?
More.
But we haven't seen the chase yet, so we don't know.
I want
think-
that forehead to be. I want his head to be barely hanging on.
Ugh.
Like his face is just peeling off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so Abdullah Butcher, that's a pre-order. Let's see, we did Ric Flair, Abdullah the Butcher, Bret Hart, Don West, Sting Retro, Delirious Warlord, Rachel Ellering. Next Pro Wrestling Crate predictions. I like to think across the board, we all think and hope it will be a Shockmaster Micro
Definitely
Brawler
Shockmaster.
upside
Sure.
down in the
Awesome.
packaging.
Do
It is
hope-
it's a Shockmaster Brawler that I'm hoping for, and that's the only reason I renewed the crate. I would have passed otherwise if I didn't think it was a
I
Shockmaster.
feel confident in saying it's a Shockmaster.
Gotta be
because-
Dan Howe. He doesn't have one yet.
Right.
Well, let's see who's on there. It's the
Ooh.
Hardys, which I think will be a T-shirt. Danhausen, most likely. Well, actually, Danhausen could be the autograph,
I can see that.
possibly. It
That'll
ain't Eddie
probably-
Guerrero. New Age Outlaws, possibly a shirt. Andrade El Idolo, maybe a cigar. I don't know.
cutter.
He won't be the brawler because he's AEW.
Yeah. Yeah. And also to the people who keep every time that Ryan Barkin keeps like, oh, yeah, Brawler news coming tomorrow. What do you think it's going to be? It's not going to be AEW Wave 2. That's never
Always
going to
gonna be
happen.
the phenomenal one. Come on.
That's the only option.
The only
Exactly. There's not going to be
Only
another
fucking
Wave
option.
2 of AEW Brawlers. It's not happening because they are coming out in the crates. They're coming out in pre-orders limited. They're not going to do 6 at once ever again or 7 at once. It's not happening. I guarantee it.
And I gotta say about the it's coming and the We Nominal one. JP is the guy who's pushing for that, and I'm seeing a couple other people acting like they came up with the idea.
Yeah.
You know, just say, hey, like let JP post it first, and then everyone else post it. Like, don't steal JP's thing.
Exactly. It is JP, Herald Award-winning JP Hooper. Must I say.
If the day we get a We Nominal Brawler, I am paying for JP's. I'm coming on the record right now. JP, I will buy you that brawler. And depending on the time of the year, hand deliver it to you.
Ooh, ground shipping. Free US shipping for JP.
I said mouth delivered too, but okay. hand
You
delivered.
know, I see, like, I obviously mine will go in my mouth, but like
Hey.
JP, although he's so tiny, I might choke.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I was gonna say is what you do is like you used to like put like the orange under your chin, you like pass it off, like you gotta pass it off to the next person like that. That's how they're gonna
The
deliver
relay race.
I'd probably hand it to him.
Not the
Well,
Olympics. Not
You don't
running
wanna-
swaggle across America. handing it off.
do.
I'd show up with a briefcase
would be
handcuffs
amazing.
to my arm. Mr. Hooper, and we'll meet in the middle of Times Square.
Harold's
Where-
got to
where
be the one that
controversy-
runs at the last.
with Elmo just chilling in the background.
Haggard Elmo. There's me with Harold on one hand, briefcase on the other, and then there's just this monstrous human, JP, like, it's Harold!
And it would be,
My brother!
it would be not even the weirdest thing that happened in Times Square. that day.
Seriously, as a New York resident, I've seen much worse happen in Times Square.
Nobody, a true New Yorker would not even bat their eye.
like,
But like,
what's going
I'm not trying to get the New York demographic. I'm trying to go international. The international, they will love it.
Tom says hola.
Tom says bonjour. No.
Tomas says bonjour. Tomas, we got to get Tomas back on the broadcast. I know it's late in France.
I think he died.
No, he didn't. No way.
He's
Tomas
been-
is
I heard he
still
went to
alive.
space with George. They were staying. up
Yeah,
there.
that's it. They're in space.
The Mars Wars, the Great Galactic,
George just needed
War
a
out.
roommate. That's all. It was space in space.
They're colonizing Mars for the first WrestleMania. George versus Tomas, WrestleMania
Gerald's
Mars.
already got a summer home in Mars.
Gerald's buying Pluto to bring it back into the planet system. So
I think it's back as a planet.
I hope he stays in. He goes to Uranus and stays there. That's my
Hello.
wow.
Episode 69.
Uranus. No, you don't go into Uranus. You just simply leave Uranus. Okay.
Exit
Uranus is
Guys.
an exit station on the planet.
It's pronounced Uranus.
Uranus.
Uranus?
Oh,
I think I just Uranused my pants a few weeks back.
So talking shop brawlers.
Yes,
Yeah.
talking shop
Yes.
brawlers. We got
They
those
got-
in as well. And it stinks because I met the Good Brothers. And later when I got home from Rebellion, the talking shop brawlers were there.
Oh, you could have got him signed. That would have been awesome.
Would have loved to have got him signed.
Sex Ferguson.
I got to too sweet him though. So
Okay, so I don't collect modern guys, but I feel like Sex Ferguson is like an old territory guy. He might fit into my my.
and the
rules.
Chico, I think somebody showed that they're selling the Chico one on their website, but I think it's like signed in gold Sharpie. Like, no.
You can't really see the signature.
Yeah, no, it's not.
$20 though, right?
It's only
Yeah, I think it's 30, 20, 30.
Yeah,
I don't
think
want a
it's-
signature.
20
put
without
it
shipping.
down.
Not bad if you missed out on
He-
it.
pretty much Sharpie or paint pen or any of that. I think it's like Windex. We'll take it right off of a bubble.
I thought. Let's save
We
that.
should talk. We should talk. I need some bubbles, maybe.
Tiny bubbles. But yes,
Maybe I can say real quick. Sorry, on the Sex Ferguson, I'm not familiar with Talking Shop at all. Sadly, just like FWF2, I haven't watched either of them. But doesn't it say something on the back of his trucks? I believe we got some rated R language.
Yeah, the first
Yeah, it's
F-bomb
Can-
on a brawler.
can I
Does it?
see? Can I see the front of it again, Ryan? Can you show me the glasses? Just because I was curious. Can you like?
oh, it's
okay,
kind of
no,
like
no.
Orange Cassidy. It's
No,
got
I
the,
was gonna say like with the where it's like a glare. Can you? Is it gray or am I like just not seeing it?
Right, yeah.
Like you could
It
see a
is
color
gray.
difference. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it is gray.
Okay. Just gonna say, but that's pretty rad.
Kind of like Orange Cassidy.
They're not on eBay.
Hit me up, everybody.
I don't have them, but I kind of want them because they
I know, I
look
wish I would have.
hot.
They look really good. I kind of wish that the Chad Too Bad was in a different color singlet. Just kind of, I mean, I'd have to go back and watch the second, just because like they're both in blue, and I feel like they both weren't in blue during their ball for a ball match. You know, so
I just want a Sex Ferguson. Anybody got a Sex Ferguson that's watching this? Hit me up. I want a Sex Ferguson.
I'm sure.
I want all three, but I'm not willing to spend more than $30.
I'm sure they'll.
agree. I would actually
sure.
prefer to trade. I have tons. If somebody wants to trade a Sex Ferguson,
Listen,
for
and I'll
something.
say this: I traded with Nick Carpenter my headbangers for some SCU brawlers and a cash consideration, and Nick Fabulous job on shipping, and even threw in a little freebie for me. So
I will say, Nick is a good package. Is really good. The
individually wrapped in bubble wrap. It was fantastic.
Tom's package was very hard to package because of the shape of the box, so I kind of went a little overboard.
You did, but I also probably could have told you I don't need the box.
Yeah, well,
I should have told you because they're up and they're open, and it's nothing against you, but since they weren't like straight purchased, I didn't put them in my mouth.
It happens.
I always
What's
all
that?
my brawlers too before I send them to somebody.
Oh, good. So
Oh,
nice,
that
nice
would have
getting
been
quiz.
That would not have been good.
You kill me. Jeez.
And Tomas, see, it wasn't Tomas that died; it was Tom that died. We
Yes, he did me, Tomas. What?
and the last brawler I've got on my list here, the 1-2-3 kid brawler, the no chase, no eyebrows chase.
Yeah, I love that they had no eyebrows to chase.
Somebody
Cool.
said it says L Kid on the back.
Yeah, Jonathan Mayer.
Lightning
Johnny
Kid.
Knox.
But that's like his first, what he wore on his debut against Razor Ramon.
Yeah. So
The Lightning Kid.
I would have preferred it because I remember him being in the blue and I remember him being in the red.
Well, what does the chase say on the back?
It-
Does anybody's-
I think it says
I-
1-2-3 kid. I can't even find mine.
Oh, Tom already sold it. What
I think it's cool.
what the heck, Ryan?
You're talking about
Oh,
chases,
cool.
so I want to.
Paw Patrol.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Ryan, open it. Ryan, open it. Open it, Ryan. We need confirmation on what's in the back.
I'm feeling a little dirty. It's episode 69, man.
Ladies.
do it?
Might open a Micro Brawler.
Oh
This is for
my
Nick.
good.
This is for Nick.
Oh.
Nick wants to know. I want to know what's on the backside a lot of times. So okay, I'll do it for Nick right now because I'm not.
Make
getting
sure you
rid of
rip it
this.
though. Make sure you rip the cardboard.
Oh no.
This is history
All
here,
you gotta
folks.
do is just pull this tab. That's it.
This
Oh.
is like the handshake almost in a way.
My goodness.
It's
But
the
the
one.
question is, is he gonna take it out or just slide it open
I
and
think
close
you
it?
could just take it out. Oh, it just says kid on
Oh
the back.
wow!
I kind of like that better. But it doesn't matter. Nobody's ever going to see that on my display because the face is on the back.
Yeah.
It's still,
Ryan, close it up. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. See,
I
oh
don't
my
count
God.
it to be ever. It's not technically open if you don't actually open the bubble as well.
Exactly. Still sealed.
I don't
Air has not touched it yet.
Exactly. You gotta love these new cards that you can check these things out with. So
Yeah.
but yeah, the no eyebrows on the chase too.
Talking
It's-
about eyebrows, you forgot one.
What's that?
You forgot one. Talking about eyebrows.
Oh yeah, Margaret's favorite brawler and mine, Eddie Kingston.
On the hug
Do I have
list,
that down
on
here?
the-
I feel like I should have that down here. I could be
Got one nearby.
Got it right
You didn't
here.
get Eddie. I love the brawler. I think it's a great brawler. Just not. I don't collect this no more. So,
Oh
That's a
look, more
good
shirts
looking
on the.
brawler.
but it's a good brawler, definitely.
It's
That's a
great
good
brawler.
looking brawler.
I love Eddie. I think Eddie Kingston's doing some of the best work in wrestling right now.
Absolutely, Eddie Kingston, another one of the friendliest people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Real though, right?
He's
Eddie
awesome.
Kingston that you met in real life is Eddie Kingston that you see on TV. There's no difference.
He's the same guy, you know, but like if you're
Less
meeting him as a
intense.
heel or a like
Turned down a little bit.
we met him in August. So yeah, I believe he was a babyface at that time in August. So yeah, he was super friendly partner. But yeah, he is the man. I don't know how you don't want to root for this guy. So
Very cool, brawler.
He's kind of like Joe everybody. Like he kind of like
I have friends of mine in the past like that are just like Eddie Kingston. He is very relatable. You know,
and like
everybody
he's
I
not
think
in
has-
like this is nothing against Eddie because I love him. He's not in phenomenal shape.
And I'm sure he would say the same thing.
He's doughy. He's got skinny legs. That dude's got skinny legs. He's just like a regular dude who just talks shit, and it's so
He loves
good.
wrestling, though.
And he can
He's the
keep
man.
and he can keep up. Like
exactly.
and like
Susie chops, baby. Woo.
he doesn't even have to keep up because he runs the match. He's so good.
Yep. And his mic work is just
That's
you
top.
feel the passion. Like he makes you care, which is the whole
He's
point.
made Jericho slip up every time.
Yep. He's on the
That's
platform.
big.
He said he was going to murder Jericho on national TV, which
I loved every second of it.
like, not wrestling, like literally, like I'm gonna in my neck of the woods, when you're off somebody, it means you don't come back.
And meanwhile, Arn Anderson is in the back.
Like, let's go.
Put the title on him. Put the title on him.
That's what they should do. They don't have nothing going on with Arn. They should put Arn Anderson as Eddie Kingston's man.
Here you go, Eddie. It's yours. You earned it, kid.
I would love to see Eddie get a title run. Not necessarily the world title, maybe TNT title, but like
I think
we're gonna say
I would love to see Eddie win the title.
I think they need more titles, and I normally don't say that, but I think AEW doesn't have enough titles. I think they have too many people and not enough titles.
Trios titles are made.
Yeah, that's
yes,
gonna
I
help.
heard, but I heard they're waiting for Kenny Omega to come back to release him into the wild,
which is silly. But
were they gonna put it on the Bucks and Omega right away?
I think it's gonna be I think they're gonna do the Bucks and Omega versus
Cole, like Red
Cole
Dragon.
and yeah,
Red Dragon. Calling? They're calling it something like undisputed something.
The undisputed elite, so they can
elite.
This way they can still be the UE baby.
I love Roger Strong asked for his release too.
Yeah, he ain't getting that. He's gonna get Luke Harper.
So, speaking of releases, Nick said earlier, someone said we should talk about Stu Grayson.
Oh yeah. Stu Grayson, like over in the Dark Order, Evil Uno's tag partner. Just I guess his contract expired and was just kind of let go, or not let go. He's just his contract is up and he's gone.
Like Jack Evans, Marco Stunt. I think
they didn't agree on money with Stu.
Somebody else, I can't remember.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, everybody's like, oh man, but you're letting all these guys go that you just never gave a shot. I mean, they signed up everybody they could at the beginning, and which is great. That's one of the great things about AEW is the fact that, they gave so many people who had never had a shot, airtime, and they had to see what stuck. You can't, they gave everyone opportunities to get over on their own. Sammy Guevara did it through his vlog. Brandon Cutler got over via being the elite. But you got guys like Joey Janela, you got guys like TH2 that there's, and again, I've said this countless times, there's no bad wrestlers in WWE or AEW, there are some sloppy matches here and there, but there's nobody is like putting on TV and putting on terrible matches week in, week out. It's not happening. It's just all about connecting with the crowd, and some people connected better than others.
And
I think the Dark Order is the worst booked thing that AEW has. They dropped the ball.
Absolutely.
I think they are still, there's got to be something done because they're almost becoming a beloved, like a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're becoming a higher end job squad in a way.
I was thinking the same thing in my head. The job
like
squad.
If it weren't for their association with Adam Page, they'd be nothing. Anna Jay had that
Anna Jay's
banger of
already
a
kind of
match.
split from him.
Yeah, like Anna Jay had that banger of a match against the Bunny and Penelope Ford when she tagged with Ty Conti. But like, I almost feel like in a way they don't want to break them up because they, this is how we can keep, Brody Lee's memory alive in a way. But I and I'm not saying like, oh, if they break this up, we're going to forget about him. That's not going to happen. And unfortunately, it's not like -1 is 17 and we've got to wait till he's 18 to get him on here. The kid is 10, 9, that area. He's young.
He's a child.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a young child. So it's not like he's almost ready to come on and take over the organization.
I think people forget that AEW is a business first and foremost. They're not like they're here. They're trying to make money, and at least they're not like WWE. WWE is firing massive amount of people on these like Dark Tuesday or Black Friday or whatever it is. They're just letting these contracts that these people sign run out, and they're just not renewing it. Supposedly, they offered money to Stu Grayson to stay, and he wanted more money than what they wanted to offer, so they ended up just letting him go and stuff. I mean, it's a business. I mean, they run sports teams. It's nothing different than an NFL team. It's a business.
Exactly. That's one of the. I used to work in minor league baseball a decade ago, and like that's one of like the big things I learned. I'm like, oh, this is like a normal like business job. Like, there's going to be people you don't like. There's going to be people you don't like. And you gotta perform or get out in a way. And it, you can't please everybody all the time. It's not possible. But yeah, so I'm curious to see where it kind of leaves Evil Uno in a way, because that's who he came in. Like they were, what was it? The Super Smash Brothers, right? I think it was. So I'm curious to see if Evil Uno gets through, you
I
know.
would be worried if I was anybody in the Dark Order, not including Anna Jay. I'm taking Anna Jay out of this. If I'm anybody but John Silver in the Dark Order, I'm trying to step my game up right now because it's not looking good for you. In my Colt, maybe Colt, not Colt, but Colt's always going to have some kind of role. I feel like
Exactly. Colt's fine. Anna Jay's fine, I believe. John Silver's fine. I'd even say, I mean, honestly, I think they're all fine. To be honest, because I think Evil Uno, you know, I believe he has his own blog, so he's good there. You know, he's connecting
and he's
with
doing
people.
the game stuff too.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think Evil Uno has a part like in with their gaming company.
Because most of them have like a second job within. They're like, okay, I have a contract with On Air, and then they have like a job that they do with the company where they get like health. I mean, that's from what I understand, like health insurance and stuff.
Alan Angels has got nothing.
That's true. Yeah, 5 and 10. Do something with 10, please. That's I totally like we said. We were just naming those people. Like, yeah, I think you know Silver's fine, Reynolds fine, Colt's fine. Oh, that's right. Stu and 10. You know,
Alan Angel. I'm sorry, that's not good. That's not looking good for you, Alan Angel.
No,
I'm sorry.
I think he's, you know, and it's one of those things like I've seen him on, like, my thing is this: I don't watch Dark. I don't watch Dark Elevation. The only time I've watched Elevation is when I went to Dynamite back in September.
Oh, that's prime bottle giving viewing in the middle of the night. You know,
well, there you go.
I give somebody a bottle, you just pop on Elevation or something.
The only other time like I'll watch Dark or Elevation is like, there's been a couple Dark TVs like tag teams like from my local indie that have been on there. Like Waves and Curls been on Dark. I'm like, oh, I'll tune in, I'll watch the match one out. But like I'm not, you know, keeping up with Dark and Dark Elevation. So like if you're not on Dynamite or at least Rampage,
I'm not watching Rampage.
Yeah, I rarely watch Rampage. I watch the highlights of Danhausen and Hook. That's it. So
weird side thing, sorry, it's kind of passed by, but figure wise, like Stu Grayson got a figure. Alex Reynolds, I think from the core Dark Order guys, was the guy who didn't get a figure. I was like, man, that sucks. Like he got left out, but now Stu Grayson's one moving on. Kind of
sad we didn't get a Stu Grayson brawler before he got. Same with Janela, all these people. If the people are on their way out in the contracts, we should get
I would have loved a Janela brawler.
Well, I'll say this. Now, you know what though? A Janela brawler can still happen, and I think it will down the line. I think it could as like a crate brawler, you know, because he'd been in previous crate stuff before, so I wouldn't see why not. Like why?
Speaking of AEW crates, we didn't predict the next one.
When is that coming out?
Quarterly.
Like we just got. I feel like we just got that one like last month, so it'd be like
probably
2 months
like
from now.
summer, I would think.
But so yeah, you got CM Punk, Britt Baker, Evil Uno, Jade Cargill, The Acclaimed, Santana Ortiz, Hangman, Adam Page, Malachi Black, and Chris Jericho. To me, it's got to be one of two people. It's got to be either Jade Cargill or Evil Uno. You know, because I don't think we're doing another Punk. We're not doing another. Like you look at, we haven't gotten a tag team in a crate of any sort ever. I don't believe.
And normally, if it was going to be like. If it was just Santana Brawler, they wouldn't say Santana Ortiz. They'd just be like Santana and stuff.
Exactly. The only time we've gotten tag teams in crates is when it's been like, okay, like they did Cardona in one crate, and then the next month you were getting Myers. Same thing with
Animal and Hawk.
Yeah, well, they didn't even do Animal and Hawk in back-to-back crates.
Yeah.
They did like Hawk, couple crates, and then they did Animal.
One of them they did back-to-back though. I can't remember who.
Smash and Axe. They told us was Smash and Axe. Yeah.
Yep. So
it's got to be. It's got to be Uno or Jade, and I think it's going to be
Jade.
Who did we just get?
Jade too. I mean, Uno would be an amazing brawler though.
I would love to see Uno as a brawler, just because again, it's the details that I love in brawlers, and I think like how Eddie with the eyebrow, like it's
and they
pretty
did
wild.
that chibi style shirt of Uno that looked great. Like it was like that cartoon drawing of Evil Uno in the crate, and yeah, I think I would just be like a really good looking brawler.
But I almost think
I don't like her, so I don't care.
Part of me wants to say like if you're gonna do a Jade Cargill brawler, you got to put it in the crate because like we all just said like, oh, we'd love to see an Evil Uno brawler, and it's something against Jade Cargill. But if you put an Evil Uno brawler up for pre-order and a Jade Cargill brawler up for pre-order, which one's gonna sell more? You know, so if they did like an Evil Uno down the line, you know, pre-order, you know, you could see that happen. I could see Jay being the autograph actually as well.
The baddie section. We're not part of the baddie section.
I don't want Jericho in every crate.
Gotta be.
In his
When can we get some
contract.
shit? It's his contract.
And I don't want
He is
Hangman.
AEW. Jericho's AEW.
For life.
Like I think like my frustration with this crate is it's not cheap. It's not expensive by any means, but it's not cheap. You know, and it's quarterly. And I feel like because it's quarterly, we should be blown away consistently. And I'm just
agree.
They're coming across as almost the same crate every time.
Yep. No, I agree. Like you have one or two items that are cool, but then there's like another couple that are like, eh.
The Hangman shirt. It's the same Hangman shirt as the previous one almost.
Look, I'm Ryan with my prop ready to go. I'd also like to just throw this out there while I'm holding up this shirt. I realized that like I have a pile of shirts from past unboxing videos that I have here that I've never worn, that I've literally just sat on my couch here. Like once I throw it onto the pile there. So if you wear an XL and you've seen a shirt in any of my previous unboxing videos, which you watch on this channel, they're size XL. They are for sale. So let me know if you like any designs, folks.
And if you want it cheaper, hit me up. I'll undercut Dave by $2.
You son of a jerk.
And this is gonna go right to my next point that I guarantee Pro Wrestling Tees doesn't want me to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And I've been doing it for years. It's cheaper to not buy the crates and just buy what you want after. You can get the brawlers. If it's not a chase you're looking for, you can get everything that you want and spend less money. I'm sorry to say, I've been doing it for years. I haven't bought a crate in 2 years.
I'll say this though, if you want a t-shirt and a brawler, you're not getting it for under $35. Not shipped.
Yeah.
Depends who you deal with.
Some of these crate brawlers I found for $12 shipped on social media, on eBay and Macari and stuff. You just gotta hunt.
Those peg warmers. Oh, speaking of peg warmers, I just had to remember before we go to our top 3 Tuesday, just how we were talking.
Not a peg warmer.
Bring it back.
Shane McMahon.
That's a peg warmer in my house. But no, so how like remember last year when they did the Macho Man, people bought in droves the orange Macho Man. That's the one you always see for sale because people bought that an absorbent amount of Macho Man.
It was the first one.
I would not be surprised if the same thing happens with the Ric Flair that goes on sale yesterday.
People know that there's more coming. They didn't like announce the Macho Man. They didn't tell us.
No,
when
they didn't.
Macho Man went up. They weren't like, "Hey, there's 6 more coming today." Or
wildest day in Micro Brawler history. Holy cow!
I went to the bathroom so much that day at work.
So did I. You can hear Macho Man by the Village People playing in my office.
I felt dirty by the end of the day. I was sitting in my bedroom at the end of the day, like I can't believe I spent $200 on fucking Macho Man Micro Brawlers today.
$200, my man. How many did you buy?
Whatever it was, I don't remember. But you know,
I mean, 2 of each would be.
It's probably like 100.
Oh yeah, 2 of each would put you over.
Yeah.
I didn't buy
And
two.
it was separate shipping on all of them as well,
I
and
like how
different
they're doing
prices too.
The Ric Flair, at least they're giving free shipping, even though it's the pro wrestling free shipping. They just go, "Oh, these are $20, but it's free shipping."
Well, my
Like,
thing is
they're
this: I
$16.
got my Pro Wrestling Tees 10% off code today.
I don't
Can
know
I
if you
use
the
that?
brawlers.
I'm gonna try it.
I think you can.
I'm gonna
Did
try.
they say when the flares are gonna ship? Is it late summer?
Probably.
I don't remember seeing it on the graphic.
No, it didn't.
Did they 100% say no chases?
Yeah, Ryan Barkin said there's no chases. There are 5 different types of brawlers. None is better than the other, really.
He
So
said I don't mean that on the last one. They're gonna be like, "Oh, 25."
Here's my thought, and I hate it. Ryan's gonna pull some bullshit surprise,
100%.
and it's gonna.
if you order FWF 3, you get the 6th Ric Flair brawl.
No, it's gonna be like the last hour of the last flare being for sale. He's just gonna release all of them at once and say, if you want to buy a 5-pack.
Could you imagine?
25% off.
I'm waiting for the Cardona tweet Friday or Saturday afternoon. Says, "I got all 6."
Yeah.
Jerk.
I think there's gonna be something.
I wasn't
69,
when the Macho
baby.
Man's when the Macho Man's happened. Wasn't that when some of the Pro Wrestling Tees people and Cardona departed the group? I think there was some heat going on that I hope.
That was definitely. They even admitted that it was later on that it was to troll the Micro
Yeah.
collectors.
But you know what? It was quite a wild day. We'll never forget that day as long as we live. And then like 3 days later, we got the AEW Wave 1. So.
On exclusives, I'd say people have been a lot cooler now because you guys talk about overbuying. I mean, there's a fair amount of us, I think, people going, or I'm included, going for the chases. But with the regulars, people haven't been, at least within the group, join the group. I'm sure you're in the group if you're watching this, but you know, they're selling it for costs pretty much. Like, hey, I tried to get the chase.
Yep.
I get a couple extra. That's been cool to see.
Yeah, like I think there was a guy that was looking for the Abdul the Butcher. He forgot the other day, and like everybody, like, yo, man, I bought a couple extra just trying to get the chase. So of course I tagged Ryan got tagged 20 times.
That I had no problem getting when it was time. When they got shipped and they were out, it was super easy to get.
Yeah. One thing I gotta say about this Facebook group, man, 96% of the people in there are not trying to rip people off.
Exactly. And then there's that guy who's trying to sell Danhausen and chases. To that guy, I say,
you hurt my friends. I'm going to find out where you live. And I'm going to wear your skin like a mask.
hella style.
What did Eddie say? You put a hit on someone where I'm from, it means you're going to murder him. Hey, what's his name?
Oh
yeah,
boy. Okay, let's not. You know what? Instead of hits and drugs, let's talk about wits and hugs, because that will bring us to our top 3 Tuesday, baby. Top 3 Tuesday in honor of episode 69. Our top 3 Tuesday are people on our hug list that we want to see made into Micro Brawlers. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it to the I don't even know what.
I said give it to Tom, so he'll.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's give it to Tom. Tom, who are your top 3 hug list folk?
Yeah. Number 1. Absolutely, always number 1 is Bailey. I love Bailey. Bailey is my favorite wrestler. I like Bailey when she had a ponytail and was nice and friendly and hugged people. Bailey is number 1 on my hug list, 100%. Number 2 on my hug list. What?
Well, question: would you give her the what's called the Bailey to Bailey hug or whatever? The
Bailey to belly suplex.
Yeah, would you give her that move when you hug her?
I would go up to her and say, Bailey, my name is Tom Sasso. Are you accepting hugs? And if she says yes, I will hug her.
Now,
if she says no, I will walk away very sad.
This is supposed to be Micro Brawler. So do we get current day short hair barely, or do
no?
We get like
I want.
Wants the Bob
I want positive inflatable 2-man Bailey. That character really got me back into watching.
I agree. I love that Bailey character.
Like, it was so good. I was devastated when she cut her hair.
She was over. There was a point in time, I know we're getting off subject here a little bit, but there was a point in time where Bailey was the most over person in the WWE. In any NXT, SmackDown, no.
It didn't matter. She was everything, and she still is in my heart, Bailey. If you're watching this,
they somehow screwed it up, but she's coming back soon.
She's coming back soon. She'll probably come back at Hell in a Cell, in Chicago on my birthday to say hi. Number 2 on my hug list. Oh, I didn't really spend any time thinking about this after Bailey.
Oh boy, he went full in on Bailey.
Number 2 on my hug list is probably because he's already got a brawler. I feel like Kazuchika Okada would give a very good hug. I think that he would hug you and you would feel safe and you would feel protected, and like it would be like that, like, I got you, buddy.
Does he wear the robe though? Because I feel like that robe.
Wear or not wear whatever he wants.
Okay. Will there be streamers thrown during the hug?
Yes, that's the only stipulation. I hug him and just Okada bucks just rain on us. Number 3. I want to say Kota Ibushi, but I don't think that's true. I love him. I think I want to say, what's her face? Do I have her somewhere?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm going to say Anna Jay.
I think we'd all like to hug Anna Jay.
I don't need to go any further in that. I'm going to say Anna Jay. I would like to hug Anna Jay. And Jungle Boy.
Surprised you didn't go Kylie Ray.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Anna Jay. Get the hell out of here. I want to hug. Sorry, also Okada. My top three are Bailey and Anna Jay. Top three.
That gentleman.
You just said my top three is Bailey and Anna Jay. Left
Bailey
off.
and Kylie are my top three. Each of them once, one of them a second time. Either or is fine.
Flip a
Who you running an extra lap for?
Could you do? No, never mind.
Yeah.
One individual hug each, and then one three.
I was going to say, could you do a dual hug for the third?
Yeah.
Ladies.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't believe I forgot about Kylie. I haven't seen her like active anywhere.
Terrible person.
Or she's doing really good. She posted like her sobriety.
Yeah, sobriety.
Yeah, all the time. But I haven't been keeping up on Twitter. Twitter's been annoying me.
Follow us on Twitter at WNRDB. Nick, your top three, sir.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
What's your wife think about this list?
She's not watching. She's not watching this shit right now.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
We're way too deep in the episode, but
happy belated birthday and Mother's Day to Linda
belated
Carpenter.
birthday.
Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms.
Linda, all three. I'm done. Okay, that's my real answer. But if I have to answer this, gun pointed at me, I will go. We're gonna go Stacy Keebler, but we're gonna go for Micro Brawler version. I want WCW Miss Hancock. So I need that for my WCW section.
Okay.
Hair up is the regular. Hair down when she's dancing is the chase.
Yeah, that's the chase version. We'll go. She's not the most favorite person in the world now, but I like her. Tay Conte. We need a Sammy to go with her too, though. No.
The two of them.
Between Tay and Bailey, those brawlers will be real back heavy.
Yeah. And continuing with the back heavy, we'll go. I don't know her NXT name, but Priscilla Kelly.
Gigi Dolan.
Gigi Dolan, my man.
Gigi Dolan. Okay.
There.
I don't
Is
have
that all? Oh, Ryan is dipped out. He's like, nah, I can't.
I know.
his wife must have came into the.
His wife is very supportive of the show.
Ryan, who's your top three, sir?
You had me a little side tangent. Speaking of like being supportive, it's funny. I think I saw someone, we all collect different things maybe, but I saw someone who collected, I know, tons of the ring pad, the corner.
Turnbuckle.
That's cool. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, there you go. Turnbuckle pad. I lost it, but tons of them. And I showed her, I'm like, what do you think of this? I'm like, I don't get it. And then she looked around. I had them all in the living room going through my brawlers. She's like, you don't get it? She's like, look at all this. I don't get this. I'm like, you're right. So to each their own.
Do you also have turnbuckles?
What's that?
Do you also have turnbuckles?
Oh, no. I was showing her someone's collection, just wall to wall signed and
That's
stuff.
what I think when I see somebody's like steel chair, like pay-per-view chair collection. I'm just like,
Yeah.
God, like, what are you-
But anyway, yes, she is supportive. And for that reason, actually, we didn't discuss or I caught the top three Tuesday late.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I fully understand it.
Oh boy.
My answer is gonna be my wife is going on a trip pretty soon. So I want to give her a big hug before she leaves and two great big hugs when she gets back.
Good answer.
Aww.
Maybe even never mind.
Make me sick, Ryan.
Sometimes you surprise people. You catch them with a hug from behind, just
Ryan, this is episode 69. This is supposed to be the most dirtiest,
Top
filthiest,
to bottom, Ryan.
inappropriate episode ever. Which brings me to my top three list of people I want to hug and made into Micro Brawlers. Now, if you are watching this with children, I apologize in advance, and you probably shouldn't watch it with them. Because what I'm about to say might make some people feel grotesque. It might make some people feel very uncomfortable. It may make some people unsubscribe. Looking at you, Lemonhead. Better subscribe to the channel, Joe. I'm looking at you. Which brings me to my top three Tuesday. You've had your chance, you've had your warning, and now you will have my top three. My top three people that I want turned into Mike Brawlers and top three people that I want to hug will be Nick, Tom, and Ryan. Because I know for sure the day we meet, I will uncontrollably have the urge to hug. And Tom is gone. Tom doesn't want to be hugged. So I'd like to hug Gerald in Tom's place. I'd still like to hug Gerald in Tom's place.
Yeah, he's dead too.
I wish Harold was here.
At Tom's house?
Top 3 hugging list.
You want to hug Gerald at Tom's place at his house?
In Tom's place. Place of Tom. I'd like to hug Gerald.
I was thinking the same thing. You stole my answer. I was thinking of my wife, so I got distracted. But I was going to say the same thing when all 3 of us meet.
Oh, boy. There he is. Harold the Puppet Shirt's available on Pro Wrestling Tees, everyone.
You know who I want to hug? I want to hug Nick Carpenter, Ryan Crossley, and Owen Carpenter. And that's all, baby. My 3 favorite members of the podcast. Yeah, Nick, Ryan, and Owen. Yeah, baby, I'm coming for you. Hugs all around.
I'll give Dave a kiss. Hey, Harold.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
I'm gonna open
Hi,
your package.
Harold. Minted bag. He's never opening it.
Don't ever open it. There's the check for $500 in there.
Ooh.
But it's Harold bucks, so the bank won't accept it.
Yeah, you never know.
I'll try.
So, yes, if you would like your own Harold the Puppet t-shirt, you go to our Pro Wrestling Tees store, prowrestlingtees.com/the Wrestling NRD Broadcast. Available in black, white, maybe yellow. I don't know. Gray it is.
I have no idea. I didn't look.
Don't forget, we've got our Knicks Racing Duck shirt, the Miami AM and PM shirts. We've got the Major Nerds shirts up there with Matt Cardona's blessing because we formed the ultimate super group at Impact on Access TV. Let us know your top 3 people that you want to hug and made in the Micro Brawlers. Consensually, of course, these hugs are consensual because every kiss does not begin with K, it begins with consent. And also, let's see, follow us on Twitter at WNRDB, Facebook at WNRDB, Instagram, the Wrestling NRD Broadcast, patreon.com/WNRDB, and of course, right here on YouTube, youtube.com/DaveCTheVoice, because it's my channel originally, and that's the name I chose. So yes, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. And of course, Jonathan Rodap, don't forget to leave a comment and leave in the comment section how many Bret Hart Micro Brawlers Ryan bought and how many chases you think he's going to get. First 2 people with correct answers will eventually receive the Wrestling NRD Broadcast stickers when they are delivered. Anything else? Am I missing anything else?
Are the show cast members allowed to guess the amount of?
I mean, I was going to send you guys stickers anyway, but sure, why not? Get the comments up. Get them up.
Yeah.
So,
Harold, new shirt coming out.
New Harold shirt coming out. Ooh, I'm excited
we're
to
just
see
going to
it.
release it on the Nerd Store. It's going to be for
Ooh.
Pride Month.
I'm excited. Yes,
I'm
we will have.
waiting on the artwork from the artist who everyone should check out. Give me 2 seconds. Doug Halliday. He does incredibly cool stuff. D Halliday art. He's doing a Pride shirt for me for Harold, and I'm very excited about it. And any money we make off the shirt, I'm going to donate it to Out on the Lakeshore in Holland, Michigan. LGBTQ support for people in a very conservative town. So I'll match some donations. I don't know. I'll match it up to like $50.
That's awesome. Yes, we're also going to release a Nerd Pride shirt as well in the next coming weeks as well. So we will figure out who we're donating to there. Probably Tom's charity. But yes, well, Ryan's got something.
There's no place for this. Sorry, but I'm going to say it. Speaking of colors and stuff like that, I don't know if you guys remember, I had a little fun thing going. This could be a contest. I have a brand new 3-pound 4-ounce bag of gummy bears. And I'm weird. When I eat my gummy bears, I'm doing portion control, you know? Dave's doing DDPY. So I'm starting with my portion control. When I have my bag of popcorn almost every night, I eat one of each color. So do you want to try and guess what color will be last? That's how exciting my life is. That's what I wonder.
What color options do I have?
Episode 169.
Red.
It'll be yellow, green, red, orange, or white. I don't know.
Red.
Maybe we could turn this into some huge thing.
Now, how many weeks before you polish off that bag there, Ryan?
I only eat one set of colors when I have some popcorn. Or maybe if I'm, blood sugar's low.
With popcorn?
What's that?
You eat them with popcorn?
I like, the sweet and savory. Pop in some popcorn.
Very bougie, Tom. You would not understand.
He is extremely bougie, king of the bougie here.
Great value. That way I
Great
can buy
value.
the Micro Brawlers when they come out.
So there you go. Let us know which gummy bear Ryan's going to eat. Buy our merchandise, ProWrestlingTees.com.
Great value, just like our merchandise.
Exactly. Support the Patreon, like the video, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, so that's going to do it for episode 69 of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. So on behalf of myself, the King Dave C. the Voice, the founding father, Nick Carpenter, the Micro Brawler scholar who opened up a Micro Brawler tonight, Mr. Ryan Crossley, and of course, the handler of our commissioner, former commissioner, Mr. Tom Sasso, who is all out for episode 69, ladies and gentlemen. Sun's out, guns out. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone. Tom, put a shirt on, and God bless America.